All right, Gemini, looking into the person that you are dealing with and or thinking about, the first four cards we have here is the Ten of Pentacles, the Tower card, the Three of Swords, and the Page of Swords. So we have fire energy, earth energy, and air energy coming through here. This is their energy towards the connection, and it really does seem like this was a situation where they were once all in. Like, this person was once all in. They were dedicated. They were there. They felt like things were going somewhere at one point, and their energy was fully committed, I feel like, with the Ten of Pentacles. And then something happened, and either you pulled away or they pulled away, but the relationship basically disintegrated. The relationship just started to fall apart. And this person's energy went from being this beautiful Ten of Pentacles, wanting to put energy into something, wanting to invest their love, wanting to pour into you, towards them really just kind of being hurt or them hurting you. Take it how it resonates. But things started to fall apart, and it was kind of like a happily ever after gone wrong in a way. And now they're not necessarily, I don't feel like this is someone who's in your life. If they are, they're probably still hurt over the situation, still like dealing with the fact that things fell apart. And they're kind of just keeping tabs on you right now. They're not really, they might not be communicating with you, you know, straight out, but they are definitely keeping tabs on you. Your energy towards the connection is the Temperance, the Knight of Wands, and the Two of Cups. So there is this energy of like a lot of passion here still. I feel like you still have a lot of passion for this person, Gemini. You might want to reconcile with this person. Remember, this can be vice versa, so take it how it resonates. I feel like this person did have so much love for you, though. They had so much passion for you, and I feel like they still do, but it's kind of just like, it's kind of disguised as pain right now for them. And so I do feel like you both, in a way, still feel a connection with each other, still feel a soul connection, especially with, you know, the Lovers, the Fool, and the Three of Cups coming out. This could have been a love triangle situation, just throwing that out there for those it resonates with. But we have Gemini energy coming through with Aquarius energy and water here, right? I do feel like the overall energy of this connection is one of a soul connection. One of, it's very overwhelming. There's still a lot of love here. I feel as though there's still this energy of trying and wanting to understand each other, but possibly not being able to. Because something here went wrong and the relationship ended. I feel like the relationship ended, or at least where this person or you wanted the relationship to go, that kind of ended. I feel like someone here wants a fresh start, though, but let's look into it. All right. How do they feel towards you? We have the Eight of Pentacles with the Six of Cups in reverse, followed by the High Priestess. Earth energy, water, Virgo energy. Interesting. So this person is honestly completely masking their emotions. Like, they don't even want you to know how they feel. They don't even want a tarot reader to even pick up on how this person is feeling towards you, which is interesting because it makes me believe, and it lets me know they did see a future with you. They did have love towards you, to the point where they are so focused on work. They are so focused on not allowing themselves to think about you, not allowing themselves to reminisce about you, holding back and holding in everything that they want to say, all of their feelings. They're holding it within themselves, and they're just like, nope, not going to think about Gemini. I can't think about Gemini. You know, like, that's what they're doing, which makes me feel like, makes me believe that they have a lot more emotions than they want to let on. All right. Let me get a drink of water really quick. All right. How do you feel towards this person? We have the Seven of Swords, air energy, water with the Seven of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles? Yes, the Page of Pentacles. You feel like you can't trust this person. For some reason, you feel like you can't trust them, or you just can't trust the connection. You just don't feel like you're safe here with this connection, with this person. And a part of you feels like maybe you're not a priority to this person anymore. Like maybe you're just an option, and maybe you were in love with the idea of a relationship, of a fairy tale ending, or you feel like this person was more in love with a fairy tale ending than the actual like relationship that they had with you, or that they could have had with you. You know what I mean? Like you just don't feel like you're safe here. You don't feel like you can be yourself, that you can let your guard down. You know? Although you do still have feelings. I mean, the Page of Pentacles, you do still want to give your energy to this. You still want loyalty and devotion. You know what I mean? Like you still want it. But you also don't feel safe. So it's like dual energy here. And they're just completely masking their feelings in totality. They're like, nope, shut it down. I'm focused on everything else but how I feel towards Gemini. What does this person want? They want to communicate with you. Six of Pentacles, the Chariot. So they want to communicate with you. They want to move things along with you. They do. They want to give to this. Absolutely. They do. They do. I feel like this person is like, even if they were the one who walked away, I feel like they're hurt. If you walked away, they're hurt. If they walked away, they're hurt. Like it was like a lose-lose regardless with this person. What do you want? So you kind of want to be left alone. You know, you still have passion. A part of you wants to reconcile. They want to reconcile. But at the same time, it's like you, Gemini, you're like, I just want to be left alone. I just want to be by myself right now, which is fair. That's fair. They want to reconcile though. Like there's still passion and there's still love here, but it's like, I don't know. You guys are both, I don't think you both feel safe to come forward to say how you feel. I don't think either one of you feels safe to do it or even ready to do it. Their future actions towards you is the Nine of Cups. So they are going to come back in to try to manifest something with you. And your future actions is the Hierophant. So we have Taurus energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the Nine of Cups. Your future actions as of today, which is can change tomorrow, can change next week. But right now you're both thinking about coming back together, about communicating, about trying to manifest something with the other person. But you're both so closed off to each other right now. You're so closed off to each other. You just don't feel safe with each other. What's stopping this connection from moving forward? Okay, so there's no communication. There's no communication. We have the Queen of Cups. So you're trying to heal from the situation, right? Both of you, I feel like, are trying to heal from the situation and you're trying to move on. That's what's causing this from not being able to move forward, is the fact that you're moving on. Both of you are trying to move on from the situation, or trying to walk away from the situation. Hold on. I feel like this situation, this connection was very one-sided for some reason. Like when you guys were together, I feel like it might have just been very one-sided, or it felt like it. Like something happened and someone here wasn't getting what they needed, and it might have been both of you. It might have been both of you. They weren't getting what they needed, you weren't getting what you needed, and something had to change. Something had to end. Crazy. What's the most likely outcome? See, I see you guys still having love in your heart for each other. I still see it, but I see you guys choosing to be really strict with yourselves and not come forward. The Emperor. Just not come forward. Just kind of like stand your ground and not come forward, although there is still love. There is still that love in your heart. Will you be together again? No. I don't see you guys being together romantically again. I see you clearing the decks and starting over. I don't with the 5 of Cups. I just don't. Whoever was like truly hurt here, I see them mourning the situation and eventually moving on, but with not, you know, they're definitely going to mourn it. If it's you, if it's them, if it's the both of you, I see you both moving on, but there is this level of like emotional, like guilt or romantic regret. Like there's still love here. This person, whoever this is, they're pushing down their emotions so much that just lets me know that they still have so much love for you. Otherwise, why would they be pushing it down? I feel like you're more open to saying, look, this is how I feel, but I also don't feel safe. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you're the more mature one in the situation as far as like expressing how you feel and allowing yourself to feel it. Whereas this person is completely shutting it down. They're like, nope, nope, nope. Every time you come up in conversation in their mind, which is crazy because they're still keeping tabs on you. I think they're hoping like one day you guys could come back together and manifest something. But like right now they're still, I feel like this person is so hurt over this. What would stop you from being together? Yeah, just like the lack of work and the fact that like you're focusing on new, right? And I feel like there's a lack of healing here. A lack of work on the connection and a lack of like healing your own inner turmoil, like their stuff and your stuff. Someone here I feel like had baggage and they might have just carried that over into the situation. And it was never healed, so they couldn't fully pour into this. Someone here couldn't fully pour into the connection. And it stopped this connection from being able to move forward. It's stopping you from being together now. And I feel like somebody might have just given up. I don't know. I just feel like somebody might have just given up. Is new love coming in for you, Gemini? I do see new love coming in. Could be with a Libra or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But definitely new love coming in if you don't already have it in your life, Gemini. This is going to be nurturing love. Whoever this is definitely going to be very vocal about how they feel. You're not going to feel like they're hiding anything from you. They're going to nurture you, pour into you. I definitely feel that from this person. It's a nurturing love, and like you're definitely going to feel like they're telling you exactly how they feel and they're not hiding anything from you with that Ace of Cups. New beginning energy, and also just allowing you to be fully there, to be in their life, you know? All right. The rest of this reading is going to be for those who are in no contact. If you're in a no contact situation, why are they not communicating with you? We have the King of Wands and the Devil in reverse. So they're not communicating with you because they're trying to let go. They're trying to let go and build themselves back up. They're kind of like sitting in that ego energy in a way of like, I need to focus on myself. They're focusing on themselves for sure. And they're trying to let this go. Why are you not communicating? You're not communicating because you're really sitting with yourself, Gemini. You're trying to gain clarity and you're just going where the universe is leading you. I feel like you're so open to change and you're leaving things up to fate. You're leaving things up to fate and you're not talking to them because you just don't feel like this is in the cards for you right now. Will they reach out to you? I do see them reaching out to you at some point. I do. They do, because, I mean, the card of, like, what did they want to happen? They want to manifest something with you. Future actions is them attempting to manifest something with you. So I do see them reaching out, but right now they're just shutting everything down right now. They're still wallowing in that, like, five of cups, 3 of swords. I feel like this could have been a love triangle situation, but someone here is really hurt, and this person is still just dealing with it. But I do see them reaching out once they've kind of dealt with their pain, once they've healed. Will you reach out to them? We have the 10 of Cups in reverse. You know what's funny? I hear a yes and a no. I hear a yes and a no For some of you, you will. For some of you, absolutely. But for the other half of you, no. You feel like this situation is too heavy. You feel like it's too heavy. You're done with the immaturity. You're done. And you're just focused on new love. You're just focused on new love. So I would say no. Yes, for some. And a majority of you, the answer is no. All right, let's do all the way from Aries to Pisces. All right. What would this person like to say to you all the way from Aries to Pisces? All right. If you're dealing with an Aries, I wondered how far this would go. If you're dealing with a Taurus, I took the easy way out. Gemini, yes, it is too late. Cancer, I wish you would come back. Leo, there's something about you I'm scared to lose because I know I won't find it in anyone else. Virgo, you are the glow that lights up my life. Libra, sometimes I look at you and wonder how lucky I got. Let me pull another one for Libra. I thought I was the chaser, but I was the runner. That hit. Scorpio, I feel like I'm waiting for something that isn't going to happen. Sagittarius, why can't you just tell me what you feel because how you act is confusing me? Capricorn, just because I let you go doesn't mean I want it to. Aquarius, I lied to you. Let me pull another one for Aquarius. Next time I will listen to my intuition. Pisces, I know that's... Oh gosh, hold on. I know that it's you who calls, and this connection forces me to focus on healing. And then all the way from Aries to Pisces, is this connection still worth exploring? All right, Aries. If you're dealing with an Aries, no. I feel like you should hold back. And if you did invest into that, I feel like somebody here would hold back anyway. It's just not worth investing into. Hold on to your energy. Taurus, no. I wouldn't invest into that. There's something better coming. Gemini. With the Gemini, if you can start fresh, if you're dealing with a fellow Gemini, yes, it is worth investing into still. Cancer. As long as... this is my thing. If this was a third-party situation, no, don't invest any more into this with the Cancer. If it wasn't, as long as you can be honest, it is worth investing into. Leo, yes, it is worth investing into. There is still passion there. There's still love there. Virgo, honest communication is needed, but yes, it's still worth investing into with the Virgo. Libra, no. No, you better off staying single. It would just cause you a lot of inner turmoil. No, with a Libra. Scorpio. Yes, there's so much potential there. Oh my gosh. A lot of love there. A lot of love. Sagittarius. I feel like if it did start up again, it would only stop. So no, I wouldn't invest in that with the Sag. Capricorn. No, I would walk away. I would walk away. I wouldn't give in to that. It's just not worth it. Aquarius, no. Focus on the new. Focus on the new. And Pisces. Like I said, if it started up again, it would only stop. So I wouldn't give in to that. It would be on and off again with the Pisces.